With some parts still on order for the race truck, I wanted to go over some of the things I've been tinkering with, just to give a little update. Got the seat bolted in permanently, cleaned out the inside. Nothing else done to the shifter. Tinkering with some of the wiring. Got the heater switch installed. Got the brakes all plumbed up. So we've got our master, got our front lines. I had to make, or didn't really have to make, but I went ahead and just made this short line to this caliper, put a T-fitting, and then I reflared the original line with this stainless flex part. That way I didn't have to run underneath the engine to that side. So we got the passenger front, driver front, and then I did the same with the rear line. I cut off the braided part, bent it over the frame rail behind the control arm, and then into our proportioning valve for our rear brakes. Right now I've got them set at full brakes. I made the fitting come up. And then we've got our brake switch T right here, which I don't have the brake switch yet, but at least the brakes can be bled right now. I'm gonna install the brake switch after I do the wiring. That way, at least for right now, I have brakes. I mean, I don't even have taillights, so the switch doesn't really matter. Got the coil mounted to the firewall. And let's see, still waiting on the distributor to come in. I'm still searching for a water pump pulley. Probably gonna go to the junkyard this week and try to see if I could pull one, because right now they're like 130 bucks on eBay, which is just insane. Pressure switches for the fuel pressure and the oil pressure still on order. That hasn't come in yet. I was able to get brake pressure out of the front and out of this rear wheel. This one is pretty clogged up. So when I got some more help, I'm gonna try to bleed this side again and get fluid to it. Waiting on battery box so I can start plumbing in my powers. Got the truck turned sideways so we could get some more room while we're working on the Suburban. And the 77 actually looks pretty decent in here. We got the work table on the concrete, got shelving put up, 77 sitting here. The Suburban, it's got room to work on right here. We've got most of the welding done on the cage. And we've got this truck, so it's 40 foot wide is a really nice work area for 3 cars. I'm working on the shifter as we speak, trying to get the shifter lever to work the way I want it to, because if I go with B&M's E4OD shifter, it comes in from the back side, and I'm trying to do it from the front side. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it does, cool. If it doesn't, I'll just get the other one and cut a new hole and put the cable on the back side, which would be fine. If my parts don't come in, I'm gonna start finish welding on the radiator brackets, get that all mounted up, replace this hose, and just tinker with stuff. Probably gonna do an X pipe right there and put the muffler somewhere here and let it come out in front of the rear tire. It's probably gonna be the best bet. Try to stay away from that battery. Also, since I'm going with a Fox body distributor, I've got to change out these spark plug wires because these go to coil packs and I need just regular distributor wires. So I'm gonna order those as well. A lot of little things on order right now. Just waiting on parts that are back ordered, or the shipping hasn't confirmed that they're on their way yet. So, like I said, just piddling right now. I don't know if I'm actually gonna mount the screen right there or not, but I just ran it in there. Ran the wiring down the A-pillar, just hanging out right there. It would look kind of cool there. I mean, I don't really know how necessary it is to have it once I have my screen hooked up. I guess it would be kind of cool to have redundancies there, just in case one of those fail. So pretty much waiting on parts. Kind of spent a lot of money this month on this truck. I thought I had a lot more parts on hand than I did. This is the part of the build where all the incidentals start nickel and diming you. I bought over the years all the big things I knew I was going to need, but now it's starting to be like, okay, this piece needs this adapter or this brake line or whatever. But I think overall I've got most things figured out, and once my parts come in, hopefully this truck will fire up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This last week I've just been piddling. All the things I'm not going to film on this truck, all the things that I'm not going to film on the Suburban and on the 77. Right now I'm just in a little bit of limbo. This truck's got some good progress last month on it. Hopefully by middle of the month, maybe the end of the month, this truck will be running. I don't see why not. So there's my update on the race truck. Like I said, some of the shipping and back orders on some parts is kind of slowing me down. So I've got other things to do, but once all my parts come in and I can get this truck running, that's hopefully going to be the next episode on this thing. Other than that, I'm just going to piddle with all the little things I got going around, getting the Falcon back on the road and working on my OBS Ford. And once I get done with those, hopefully the parts are in and I can start working on this truck. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. This truck's had a lot of progress in the last month and a half or so. So trying to get it ready for Power Tour and trying to get this truck running before the end of February. Hopefully that works out. If not, I mean, no big deal. I'm still making a bunch of progress on the truck. But my goal is to have it running by the end of February. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all.